4 valves closed. Number 3 and 4 stabilized. Start number 1 and 2. Number 1 and 2 valves open. And 2. Oil pressure. Fuel on. Number 1 and 2 valves closed. Number 1 and 2 stabilized. After start checklist. Start checklist complete. Good speed, 07, taxi runway 24. Roger, taxi runway 3. Pressure normal. Left 10.
I take it you're ready. You will now commence training. Follow the on-screen instructions. weapons with superior firepower have their limits. You should always select a weapon that is appropriate to your circumstances.
It is Universal Century 0079, March 11th. The second Earth descent operation has begun. Our objective is to bring the North American territory under our control. Captain Garma Zabi will be the commander in charge of capturing North America.
I'm honored to be commander of such outstanding soldiers, and in charge of capturing the North American territory.
I don't need to explain to you the importance of this operation. We will conquer North America to establish a base from which we can move to take over Jaburo, the Federation's general headquarters in South America. Let's strangle the Federation by the throat! I wish you all the best of luck! Over!
Fenrir Fangs. I see you're all here. Now, our mission is to descend ahead of the main forces and secure an airbase as a beachhead for the invasion of the North American region. The HLV will drop us off close to the enemy airbase. We will move in at once to take over the base before the enemy has a chance to organize a counterattack. Our intelligence has located the enemy headquarters. It's here. There are numerous lookouts situated at the base. If you're spotted by a lookout, you'll divulge our location and the enemy will call in their defense troops. It's vital that you destroy those lookouts first. We think the enemy will be mainly using Type 61 tanks, but do not underestimate this vehicle's power. We have also detected several Medea craft along the landing strip. There's no reason you should let them get away. Either destroy the aircraft before they take off, or seize the control tower. Our first objective, take over the base headquarters. Second objective, eliminate the base's defense troops. And third objective, seize the control tower. The key to this operation is speed. We must not give the enemy a chance to organize. This will be your first battle as the Midnight Fenrir. You must improve on your performance during basic training. Over.
report.
Blue team, all clear.
Red team all clear.
All right. Commence operation.
I'm under attack. I've been hit.
No choice. I'm ejected.
Lost transmission with the new rower unit.
I'm under attack.
Checking our final target. What's this? Oh, analyzing data. This is Big Tray.
Seriously, some intelligence job. It'd help if people could do their job properly.
Commander, it's impossible with our battle strength. I think we should retreat.
All teams, continue with your mission. Destroy Big Tray. It's like a spaceship, only earthbound. It's no threat if we strike near its blind spot. Fight as you would against a battleship.
Commander!
Now that the enemy's unprepared, we must seize this opportunity to destroy it. We don't have the luxury of waiting for backup. Go get them.
Enemy attack! Why didn't we notice them before they got this close?
Confirmed defeat of final target. Sir, we have a communication from the enemy commander.
Wait! Don't shoot! We surrender!
We accept the enemy's request to surrender.
Roger. The remaining enemy troops have begun disarming. All teams are ordered to guard the secured area until our main forces arrive.
Our mission was a success. We managed to take over the airbase while keeping the facilities intact for our use. We also proved that a surprise attack could be carried out by a small mobile suit unit. And, even on land, the team could still be quite effective.
Even a heavily armored mobile suit is vulnerable if attacked from the rear. Rather than approaching the enemy head-on, try finding a way to get them from behind. Always be aware of your surroundings and move quickly. Be careful not to let the enemy get behind you.
With the aid of carpet bombing by the Gao attack carriers, we've caused extensive damage to New York. All that's left to do now is to wipe out their remaining military strength. On the other side of the continent, our invasion force was advancing to California base, but has been stalled by the enemy's persistent resistance.
Thanks to your efforts, we have secured most of New York. All that is left to do is to take out the remaining forces. The North American operation has been proceeding according to plan. However, there are some areas of concern. For instance, here. The troops attempting to secure California base are facing heavy resistance from the enemy's defense unit. Reinforcements will be sent as soon as mop-up operations in New York are complete. In the meantime, we'll send your unit. Your mission is to break through this point. It is known to be the heaviest defense line in this area. I trust that your unit will succeed. The leader of the invasion force will give you details when you arrive. Over.
Break through.
My troops are attempting to break through the final defense line of California base. The enemy has set gun turrets in several crucial locations. They've formed a perimeter to protect their base. Besides, we're having a really hard time with their fighter copters. This has been a devastating blow for us. Our casualties are on the rise. That's why I've requested the support of a mobile suit unit. But I certainly hope your unit's war record is reliable. Well, never mind. Just get us through their defense line. I'm counting on you to get results.
Our allied troops attacking California base have found it tough to break the enemy's powerful defense line. We haven't even been able to provide adequate air support because of the presence of anti-aircraft units situated within the base. Therefore, our mission is to infiltrate the enemy defense line at the assigned area and provide an opening for our allied troops. In the first stage of our plan, we will descend at a point just outside the enemy's air defense territory. This is where the enemy's defense line is weakest. We'll force our way through this area and position ourselves behind the enemy. While we attack from behind, our allied forces will advance across the defense line. In order to camouflage our movements, our allied troops are expected to launch a diversionary frontal attack at the precise moment we break through the enemy defense line. I don't need to emphasize the fact that any delay in this operation will cause greater casualties to our allies. We must proceed quickly. Over.
I will be the operator filling in for Ensign Charlotte. A pleasure to work with you.
All units, move out. Destroy all fighter copters. Protect our allies from aerial attacks.
Roger.
Confirmed. Destruction of gun turret group.
We finally breached the enemy defense line. I thank you for your support.
Roger. We confirm advancement of Allied troops past the defense line.
All right. Mission complete. We'll pull back and await further orders. We made a hole in the enemy's perimeter. Our Allied troops took advantage of our success and overran other weakened areas, thereby collapsing the rest of the enemy defense line. They've advanced to the next stage of the invasion, and we will soon join them in capturing California base.
The outcome of a battle is not determined by the capabilities of the mobile suit itself. What matters is your ability to control the mobile suit and your range of tactics. Code Alpha. Code Bravo. Code Alpha. Code Bravo. Code Alpha. Code Bravo. Predict what the enemy is about to do next. That will always give you the upper hand.
The force in charge of capturing California Base successfully broke through the powerful enemy defense line with our unit's valuable assistance. All that's left is to secure California Base. A passage leading into the enemy base was discovered during our last battle. In the next mission, our team will work independently and use this passage to sneak into the enemy's underground facilities.
You all did a fabulous job. It's only a matter of time before we take over California Base. I'd like to inform you of a hidden route found during our last battle. Our analysis indicates that it's a former underground water vein now being used as a passage. We presume that at the end of the passage are caves, where you will find the underground facilities of California Base. Leave the fighting above ground to the main forces. What I want you to do is use the passage and head to the underground facilities. It will lead you straight to a factory. It's important that you do everything you can to avoid destroying the facilities. I understand how difficult this is, but I trust that your unit will succeed, even under such constraints. Good news. We discovered Zaku's aboard the Medea we had captured earlier. I ordered the crew to dispatch them to you, along with pilots. Consider it a parting gift. Good luck.
shock troops. We discovered a passage during our last battle. Further analysis indicate that it leads to the underground facilities of California base. Judging from its condition, we're presuming that the facilities are built within an existing cave. We've confirmed that there is no water at our entry point. We should have no difficulty entering the passage in our mobile suits. Given the fact that this was a water base, there's a very good chance that the facilities are an underground dock. In any case, who would have guessed there'd be a cave located here? Mother Earth is full of surprises. Our objective is to enter the enemy facilities through the underground passage and capture all important facilities and any of the submarines. We have the technology to build submarines, but unfortunately we lack the manufacturing plants to construct them in the space colonies. Gaining control of their shipyard and any submarines is crucial if we are to successfully advance through our missions and secure our place on Earth. We will coordinate our movement with the units above ground and sneak into the underground facilities. Our mission will be to eliminate all obstacles while securing the location and any underwater craft intact. Under no circumstances should damage be allowed to occur to the facilities or submarines. You may, however, destroy the power plant and command center. According to our information, it should be here. Destroying the power plant may temporarily disable most functions of the enemy base. Their defense troops rely on the command center. Destroying it will give us an opportunity to secure the dock. Also, some Zakus and a pilot, Ensign Nicky Roberto, have been dispatched. They will join us for this operation. Over. We discovered...
Commander, our Allied troops have commenced their attack.
All right. All teams, begin your advance. I repeat, begin your advance.
The inside of the cave has no shelter and lacks sufficient space. Be extra cautious.
Enemy is approaching the dock. What's the status of the anchored submarines? Sir, they've been repaired and crew members remain on board awaiting orders. Roger. We'll abandon this block. Inform all units to keep the enemy at bay, no matter what, until they receive further orders. Alert the submarine crew. They're to prepare for sail. Open gates!
Commander, the enemy is about to open the gates.
Can't we stop them?
It's impossible from here. We can only stop them from the command center.
How much time before the gates open?
I estimate it'll be about 5 minutes from when the gates open to when the submarine launches.
Did you hear that, everyone? Take over the dock within 5 minutes. Prevent the submarine from leaving.
Roger.
There's one. Made it to the point. On standby.
Code Alpha.
Destruction of power plant confirmed. Enemy facilities impaired.
Code Bravo.
Securing of material storage confirmed. Securing of munitions storage confirmed.
All right. All that's left now is the dock. Hurry.
Roger.
That's fast.
Our forces have seized this block. I advise you to surrender.
I understand.
We've taken over the dock. Commander, we have word from the ground troops. The surface has been secured, as well as the underground core section.
Mission complete. Post guards until further notice. Over. Our surprise attack through the passage has been successful. We've captured the Federation Forces submarine, and we've also managed to secure the dock with very little damage. The submarines and top-secret documents are under analysis. We'll be able to build our own underwater craft before too long. We've also collected sufficient data on our unit's performance within an enemy base, especially in a very confined space. Our own main forces have finally realized the tactical significance of our unit. We have captured California Base, the largest in North America and the most vital strategic point. While remaining areas are secured, we will advance to Jiburo, the Federation's South American base. Its exact location, however, is still unknown. Our forces landed all around the Earth and took over numerous territories at lightning speed. However, we had expanded the battle line so quickly we were unable to send enough supplies to all those front lines and failed to advance our forces any further. The Federation forces were unable to put up any kind of organized resistance as we had inflicted considerable damage. Still, we had to guard against any guerrilla warfare on our undermanned battle lines. With neither side able to deal a decisive blow to defeat the other, the war remained at a stalemate. Meanwhile, the Federation forces were developing mobile suits of their own that would rival ours. During a guerrilla sweep operation, Commander Shar received news of the V project. He challenged a new type of mobile suit and battleship, the White One and the Trojan Horse. The Trojan Horse evaded Commander Shar's pursuit and descended into the North American territory. However, the enemy was unaware that Commander Shar had strategically forced them into an area currently under the control of Captain Garma Zabi. The enemy survived repeated attacks led by Captain Garma and attempted to escape.
I'm sure you've been informed about the V project, discovered by Commander Shar. And you're aware that the top-secret Trojan Horse has not only managed to endure Commander Shar's relentless attacks, but has also eluded our own efforts to capture it. According to reports, they're presently hiding at the S3 point. We must commence an immediate sweep of this area to prevent them from advancing any further and escaping our territory. I will therefore head a mobile squadron and crush the Trojan Horse! Rear Admiral Cassilia might not have sent me your unit for such operations as this, but I absolutely must sink the Trojan Horse under my own command. I expect your full cooperation in this matter.
Midnight Fenrir. Our latest mission is to search for and locate the Trojan Horse, as well as the mobile suits aboard the ship. The information we've received indicates they're hiding at the S3 point. In support of Captain Garma's operation, we will commence our search of the assigned area. I must emphasize that our mission is restricted to tracking down the Trojan Horse or enemy mobile suits and informing the commander of their location. Leave the strike to Captain Garma's squadron. All units, move out.
Roger.
Don't forget, you'll have limited visibility. Make use of your thermal sensors.
Our mission is to find the Trojan horse and report its position. Don't forget that.
Found the enemy, but it's only a small fry.
Confirmed. Commander, what are your instructions?
They're probably patrol troops. They'll get in the way of our mission. You have permission to attack. Wipe them out, quickly.
Roger. The enemy!
Captain Garma's squadron has located an enemy mobile suit. Looks like the Trojan horse is not in the vicinity. What are your instructions?
We will continue searching the area until further orders. You never know. There may still be enemy patrol troops.
Roger.
Captain Garma's squadron has opened fire on the enemy.
What?
Wait a minute. There's some disruption in the communication lines.
What's going on?
There's enemy fire from behind, Captain.
From behind?
It's the Trojan horse. Coming up behind us, sir.
Ascend! Ascend now!
I can't!
Change course 180 degrees! I'll ram the gal right into them if I have to! Char, you're not saying that!
You were a very good friend to me. Don't take it personally. Thank your father for this.
Char! You double-crossed me, Char!
This can't be. There's no response from Captain Garma.
All units, we're moving out from this area to confirm the situation regarding Captain Garma.
Glory to the Principality of Zeon!
This latest mission has given our unit valuable data on nighttime operations. However, upon reaching the vicinity where we lost communication with Captain Garma, we were faced with a devastating nightmare. We found the remains of the Gao attack carrier and other aircraft along with those of casualties. Everything was burning. The scent of defeat choked the air. Captain Garma went down in glory in his battle against the Trojan Horse. This was a terrible loss to all officers and soldiers who fought under his command in the North American operation. Today, the Trojan Horse broke through our line of siege and escaped our territory.
I've been assigned to take over Vice Admiral Garma's duties to lead our troops in the North American territory. I know everyone feels that Lord Garma's untimely demise is a horrible setback. To bring honor to his great name, we cannot grieve forever, but must instead carry on our glorious leader's crusade against the Federation. Now, I want your unit to head to Odessa and provide backup for the troops in that area. You should keep in mind that the request comes from the leader himself of the Odessa region, Captain Mukuve. According to intelligence received by the captain, the enemy is gathering to attempt a large-scale offensive in Odessa. Significant transfer of troops have been observed in Asian territory, confirming this fact. Our forces are deploying troops to the Gobi Desert to counter the enemy's moves. And guess what? You're the lucky ones. We've chosen to send out your unit from our North American division. Unfortunately, the front line is spread out too thin, and we don't have the luxury of transporting you by Gao attack carrier. As a result of capturing this base, we were able to build Yukon-type submarines, and they'll be a suitable means of transport to your final destination. Prepare to move out immediately. Also, as of today, a new pilot is being transferred to your unit. Over.
Desert Fenrir. Our original plan was to arrive at our destination tomorrow, but circumstances have changed. Our allies are already fighting the Federation forces in the Gobi Desert. The enemy has surrounded our forces' number 3 supply base, and it appears we're the only ones close enough to deal with it. Our allies are in danger and need support. We cannot turn our backs on them. We will disembark and head to the supply base by way of land. Our objective is to provide backup for the defense troops and protect the base from the enemy until reinforcements arrive. First, maneuver to the rear of the enemy's offensive line and break through the least protected area so that we may link up with our allies. According to intelligence, the enemy has taken over a section of the power plant. We intend to secure the power plant and restore the base's functions. Focus on eliminating the enemy inside, then leave the rest to the power plant crew. Once the station is restored, the base's functions should come back online. Once we break past the siege and restore the base's functions, destroy the enemy's command vehicle. This will break down their chain of command and hinder their supply lines. The enemy's in the desert and needs their supplies. So, if we stall them out there long enough as we protect the base, they'll lose morale and have no choice but to retreat. There have been no reports so far of enemy mobile suits in the area, but there's concern over some new Federation models that have been spotted on the outskirts. This particular mobile suit carries cannons on both shoulders. I've heard that the enemy has weakened a few areas in our defense line with the long-range support of this mobile suit. There's every reason to believe that the mobile suit in question may appear in this battle, so we'll have to move on this quickly before our rival gets the upper hand. All units, proceed. Link up with the defense troops. Approach the enemy from behind and create mass chaos. Then break through their offensive line before they can reorganize.
Why panic over a few mobile suits? Order the leaders of the Southern District to re-establish their chain of command, and then concentrate their attack on the mobile suit team approaching from the rear.
Once the enemy recovers from the chaos, we'll be at a disadvantage again. Try and move quickly.
Enemy located.
We've joined the base's defense troops.
All right, proceed with the second phase.
What are our guys doing? Such a colossal degree. We'll stamp them out in no time. All units, attack.
Enemy reinforcements spotted. Looks like it's their mobile suit team.
Mobile suit in question?
I've checked the data from intelligence. There's no mistaking it.
That's a problem. All teams, hurry and destroy the command vehicle. This is the unit that hit our main troops hard. We may not have a chance against them with our battle strength. We've got no choice but to break the enemy's chain of command and hope they give up fighting.
Lieutenant Agar here. Gun cannon team commencing attack. Leave it to us. Now that we're here, those Zeon stooges are in serious trouble. Here we go!
Enemy defense team has been wiped out. Base crews will begin restoring the...
Fire at the same target, everyone! Tear through it!
I'm under attack! Enemy!
plant is up. Functions of the base facilities will be restored shortly.
Enemy located.
I don't believe this. I've ejected.
Lost transmission with the magnet.
All
Once the enemy recovers from the chaos, you'll be at a disadvantage again. Try and move quickly. We've joined the base's... wiped out. Base crews will begin restoring the power plant.
Fire at the same target, everyone! Tear through it!
I'm under attack! I've been hit!
Lost transmission with the Charlotte unit. Power plant is up.
Enemy located.
All units, proceed.
Once the enemy recovers from the chaos, we'll be at a disadvantage again. Try and move quickly.
Enemy unit. Enemy.
We've joined the... wiped out. Base crews will begin restoring the power plant.
Fire at the same target, everyone! Tear through it!
I'm under attack! How dare you! The enemy!
Power
All units, retreat!
Agar here. We cannot continue. We'll try to escape.
I'm ejected!
lost transmission with the Charlotte unit.
I'm under attack. I've been hit.
No choice. I'm ejected.
Rower unit.
Enemy retreat confirmed. We won!
All right, that concludes the operation. Stand guard until reinforcements arrive. The enemy attempting to lay siege to our base has retreated upon losing their chain of command. We have proven the tactical significance of our unit. However, we only stopped a fraction of the enemy's massive forces. The severe battle between Zeon and the Federation forces had escalated further into the Gobi Desert, and our units were separated. Having lost contact with the main forces and cut off from supplies, the lost troops wandered the sand dunes helplessly. The desert has swallowed up our footprints, and with them the ominous reminder of our war. Following the completion of our operation in the Gobi, we hurried to gather at Odessa. We took a break in transit, but we had no time to enjoy the magnificent sunrise in Odessa, as we received a transmission from regional headquarters.
Here are your orders from Captain Mikuve. Your team will monitor and gather data on the Trojan horse now moving within Zeon-controlled airspace. We have completed our analysis and come up with a projected route of the Trojan horse. As you know, the captain hates to waste any of our forces unnecessarily. Our mining bases have been damaged by the Trojan horse's campaign. Let's avoid further casualties now that the Federation forces are assembling their troops in the Odessa region. This concludes Captain Mikuve's report. Try not to hurt yourselves. Over.
Trojan horse. Our mission is to gather data on the Trojan horse and its mobile suits currently proceeding within Zeon-controlled airspace. We're authorized to attack should it become necessary, but this should be considered a last resort. Our primary objective is surveillance and intelligence gathering. This is the same enemy unit that survived an all-out assault of our mobile squadron. No one has ever witnessed such battle strength. Avoid confrontations at all cost. All units, move out.
Roger.
Isn't Gundam ready to launch yet?
No, I understand they're not done with the
repairs.
Then tell them to hurry it up.
Commander, it appears that the enemy has found us.
Our mission is simply surveillance and data collection. Try to avoid contact with the enemy if you can.
I found the gun cannon.
Roger, please commence data collection.
You've got to be kidding! Where in the world is Amuro?
They've just finished with emergency repairs to Gundam. The course is clear. Amuro, is Gundam ready to launch?
Catapult connected! Amuro launching!
Now, you won't get me.
I found the white one, the Gundam.
Roger, please commence data collection.
I'm under attack. I've been hit.
I found the gun tank.
Roger, please commence data collection.
How dare you!
I'm ejecting.
1! Lost transmission with the lower unit.
Commander, our team has been annihilated.